time for unpacking. Now, I did mention the Wallpaper was going to be joining me, but not until after the commercial break, which, that was Mom Baby. Kitty's Mom Baby was our breaker, okay? And so, yes, the Wallpaper is here. For those who do not know who DJ Wallpaper is, he's an events DJ, he's a club DJ, and then he's DJ for, the Lynx artist as well, okay? So let's have a conversation with him. Let's start from, the very beginning, right? Hello, Wallpaper.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
How was your weekend?
Very eventful.
Yeah? Tell me about it. Because, it's a Monday. I understand that, Sundays are also party nights or party days.
Accra now, every day is a party
Every day is a
night.
party
If
day.
you have money,
Tell me more.
you would have a location to go to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how was your weekend?
It was very eventful. So I had an event Friday.
Take me through it. Mm-hmm.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I had to be in the club. I think the most eventful one was on Friday.
Okay.
Because
what was that?
I had an event during the day.
Okay.
It was an engagement, and then I went to the club. And then Saturday, I went for my friend's christening for her newborn baby.
Mm-hmm.
From there, I had to go and play at. I think it was a tribute to Costa Titch. I think it was his birthday. Yes, in East Legon.
Okay.
But Sunday during the day, I got to sleep and then did the night as well.
I was just going to ask, where is the sleep? What happens to the sleep? But anyway, you guys have some energy that I admire. So
the money will motivate you.
The money will motivate you. I like that. But let's start from the very beginning. Like I already said,
Okay.
How did the whole DJing start for you, Wallpaper?
Contrary to what people think, DJing was like a recessive talent. I found out later, way later. I think I found out when I was going to uni.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wasn't the type that knew I could play this, No. It was later. I think after high school, our badge was the 2-year badge I completed at once.
Okay.
Yes, so we were home waiting for our results, and then those who had bought university forms were also waiting. So in our area, it was like where a lot of SHS completees. So we're just organizing some petty parties. We just bring one speaker out. And I was like the youngest amongst the group. So they always put me behind the laptop or with the phone to select the songs. So it kept happening like 2-3 weeks. We had parties like almost every weekend.
Wow.
Because we didn't need money. We just had to bring our speakers out. Friends would gather around.
And dance.
Yes, so that was all. Then I went to uni. I was like, how can I make this better? Fortunately for me, my roommate had a micro lab, is like a small speaker, which has Bluetooth and other connections. So I was in level 100, class like 2-3 times in a week. So the rest of the days, I just go on YouTube, look at how I could make it better, rehearse it. Yeah, so we kept going on. I was doing it just for fun. Like, it was just fine because I like music. I like listening to music. And then one day, my friend was like, oh, so the guys in the other floor, they want to have a drink up, but they want to use my speaker. I don't trust it with anyone, so if you could take it, and then, yeah, that's fine. So I took it to the drink up, and then I ended up playing, and then they enjoyed it. I was like, oh, wow, let me continue. So I kept practicing. Then one day, I got a call from a friend. Yo, can you send me like a 3-minute mix? I'm trying to do something. I thought he just needed it for something. So I recorded it and sent it. That I was using a Huawei. Okay. It was very nice. I just sent it to him, and then he called me like, how do you feel about playing in the club? I like, me, club. I was like, yeah, like they actually like your mix. There was an event. I remember the date was September 2015.
Oh.
Yes.
It must have really stood out to you then.
It really did.
Because for you to still remember the date there.
I even remember the name of the event. I remember what I wore.
Oh, share that with me then.
What time I entered. So the event was at Club 40. It was called September Rush.
Okay.
It was a campus event. Like, it was targeted at campus folks. So on the day, people kept telling me, Charlie, this is your chance if you go sport there. Like,
no slack.
No slack. And funny, I didn't have a laptop by that time. So my friend lent me his laptop, and then I got there at 9 p.m. Club 45. It used to be called Club 45. It's now Silver
airport,
Fox.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Nyaho Road is now Silver Fox. I got there. The workers were now packing and stuff. I was there with them. I was in no rush. I connected, I started playing, and then when people started coming around 11, I started panicking. So the next DJ took over. I was like, yo, you actually did well. Oh. But when you see crowd, don't panic. Then I stayed, I listened to a few of the DJs. Then after the event, I was leaving the guy. So I was like, oh yeah, bro, I go see you. And then he just folded something into my hands. I opened it, was 50 cedis. I was so happy.
Imagine being happy for 50 cedis, but I can understand that because you weren't even expecting it in the first place. So yeah, I totally understand that.
It's like wow, okay. That's what you did for you.
But aside that, I mean, aside your very first gig that you played,
okay,
from your early days, you know, in DJing, what will be that, you know, one event or that one gig that stood out to you?
That stood out to me. I have a couple of them.
Okay. Okay, list it then. Let's go.
Yes, I would say Tidal Rave one.
Okay.
Yes, and also DJing for Kiddy and Kwame. You know, they get the big gigs. You end up on a big stage. You'll be given a date. They'll be like, oh, Wallpaper, yeah, there's a gig on 20-something of this month. We are leaving on this day. You get there and then you see Kwame, you're like, there was one that they had to call me from Ghana to motivate me. So it was my first time traveling out of Ghana with Kwame Eugene.
Okay.
It was an ECOWAS festival.
Okay.
And then Albert Mensah, Bishop Albert Mensah.
Hi.
An influential person in my career. So I was like, yo, you get passport? I was like, yeah. We go Sierra Leone. You go. I was like, yeah. Then we fly to Sierra Leone. We get to Sierra Leone. We go to do sound check. It was at the stadium. So I was like, okay, cool. Where the stage was, I was thinking, yeah, everybody would just gather around the stage. Then we come for the show, and the whole stadium was full. And mind you, it was a 60,000 capacity stadium.
Oh.
Sitting capacity, so 60,000 sitting and those standing. I was like, Albert. Like, hey, you can't do this. I know, Albert, but like, this. Like, yes, cool down. You can do this. I'm like, okay. I enjoyed myself so much. We had to go back the next year.
No, so I mean, that's what matters, right?
That was one of the gigs I actually enjoyed.
Once you applied yourself.
It was my first time out of Ghana. Yeah, so it was a different experience, but I actually marked that.
Time.
Yes, but in Ghana, I think Tidal Rave, Viroski had to, that was like in the beginning of my career. And then I met DJ Viroski, so I started helping him out. Like, I started forcing myself into his life. So I see an artwork with his name on it. So I hit him up like, oh, what time would you get here? And I'll be like, okay, I'll get here at 10 p.m. I make sure I get there at 8. Take a picture of the setup or a video of the setup, everything, send it to him. Like, I was making myself very important.
Service, right?
Really yes. And then he started actually relating with me. So he brought me into Lynx.
Okay.
As his number 2.
So hold with that, right? We'll get into the Viroski Lynx conversation just a little later. But what would you say is your style, and what is that unique thing that sets you apart, you know, from other DJs?
Okay, so I'm a party person myself.
Okay.
So it's easier to connect with party people when I'm playing. I don't need to do much. I read a room very easily when it is a party. Yes, you
understand the language.
Yeah, nightlife. Nightlife is just like this to me. So I actually had to learn the corporate style and everything from DJ Viroski. Okay. Because he was very better at that. He's all around, but he's done that so many years. So it's like he has a blueprint. He just goes to. So I had to learn that from. But nightlife was like my go-to thing. Okay. Yes, it was so bad. It got to a time I played weddings and I treated it like a club. Then I started closing weddings at 1 a.m. And people was like, don't you get that? I'm like, me, it's like a club. I am playing till the last person leaves. Yeah. I don't know what is, let's tone it down. I am going for the kill. We're going, yeah. So my style is nightlife and party.
Probably why you have the name The Vibe, right?
Oh, The Vibe, actually,
where does that come from?
Okay, it was given to me 50%. I took it 50%.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started posting on social media. So when I go for an event, my friends will take videos of me, then they'll later send it to me, then I'll post it. And I started getting comments, this is a vibe, you're a vibe. Charlie, I like your vibe. I'm like, okay, cool. This word isn't bad at all. I could use it to my advantage. So then I started posting with the caption, The Vibe. And then they started calling me by it. People accepted it. And
it's here to stay.
Yes, I'm not changing it now.
It's good. It's good. Keep up with the vibe. We like it. That is how we like it in the town. But anyway, you started talking about, you know, how you met Viroski and then he sending you to Lynx and all of that. How has that partnership benefited you? You've also earlier mentioned, you know, how your first time out of Ghana was with Kiddy and all of that. But yeah, let's get into, you know, Lynx, right? How has the partnership been of benefit to you?
Of great benefit, I won't lie. It it was a cheat code for me and my brand promotion.
When you say that, how do you mean?
Because I could just stay home. Kwame Eugene is getting all the gigs, Kiddy is getting all the gigs, and Lynx supports everybody in their circle. Sometimes there's a gig, I am just Kwame Eugene's DJ, but I end up getting an artwork. I end up getting playing time.
Right.
And then Lynx also would pay me regardless, so I don't have to wait for the promoter. I'm being paid for working for Kwame Eugene, and that's great. So yeah, there are certain shows on a normal, nobody's going to call me to go and play those days. But then because I'm coming with Kwame Eugene, I end up being part of the DJs. And promoters also like to cut corners. Oh, if Kwame Eugene's DJ is coming, let's just add him to the DJs that are going to play. So yeah, it was like hand in go.
Win-win for
scratch
you.
my back, scratch your back kind of situation. And yeah, the bigger the brand, you see, it's like a food chain. I wouldn't lie. There are promoters, there are artists. The higher the artist goes, the higher the DJ also goes.
Okay.
Yes, so I ended up being nominated for the both of them on 2 separate occasions as the artist DJ. Even though I didn't win, I'll still win.
No,
one
but
day.
yeah, one day. And the nomination, I feel like there's a thing I say where nomination is good recognition. Right?
Oh yeah,
So,
I want other things, but I actually want to win as an artist DJ with one of them,
with
or
one
both of them.
Okay, fingers crossed then. Keep our fingers crossed. Let's see how that goes. Right, but also right in your in following your passion and then also following your purpose and finding your purpose in DJing. You've DJed at you've been a resident DJ at a few clubs and pubs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just run us through the list in case someone was there sometime and then didn't even know that was you.
Let me not forget. Let me run a timeline.
Okay.
So I started nightlife DJing when I was still in school.
Okay.
So that was how I was supporting myself, even though my parents were there, but what's the need of making money if you can't use it? So Club 45.
Okay.
Yeah, anytime that particular guy has an event, I'm definitely on. Then through that, I got called to help at Bella Roma.
Okay.
Yes, I was just a warm-up DJ for them. It didn't take that long, like some couple of months, and I got my main shot at Firefly Wednesday. So I was like Firefly Wednesday's official DJ. Then I got Venus on weekends, so Venus is no more.
Yeah.
I think it has rebranded. So at Venus, then Ace Tantra came. Then that was when my name in nightlife started moving.
Okay.
So Ace Tantra approached me, and then I moved to Ace Tantra. So I was with Ace Tantra for 3 years. But along that period, I was with Elite Bar in between too, because Elite Bar was a lounge. It was early hours from 9 to like 1.
So you do that and then you
yes,
do
and
the
I go
club
to Ace.
after.
Yeah, Ace was like after 2 a.m.
Sleep in the mud.
Oh, in the mud. That's when people, like, it's open at 1 a.m.
Okay.
And then people come in at 2. So I play from 2. During that period, I won Best Pub DJ with Elite Bar, and I won Best Nightclub DJ, I think a year apart with Ace Tantra. Yes, so I did 3 years with Ace. Then last year around May, I decided to make a decision. As you are making money, you have to take care of your health.
Yeah, it's important.
It was becoming too much, so I decided to step back for a while. And then just do gigs. So you book me, even if it's a nightclub, they ask for my availability on this date, this number of hours, this amount. Then I just go and play and go. So right now, I'm no resident DJ, but I have partnerships with Kuna, Mad Club, and who else? Yeah, just a couple. But
it's safe to say that the money is flowing in. So yeah, well, health is also wealth. You know that. So it's really important that you slow your pace sometimes, just sometimes, right? Yeah. Now, what other branches of DJing are you looking at? Are you looking to go into music production, or what's the plan?
Yeah, music production, but not now.
Okay.
For now, I'm venturing into events, but not as a promoter.
Okay.
Yeah, events as a brand DJ wallpaper.
Okay.
Yes, because I believe in a few years, not even in a few years, we've started doing it. The way people go to events to just see a particular artist, they would come to an event to see just
a DJ.
A particular DJ.
I think Mr. Easy started that with his Dirty December from like 2 years ago in 2022.
Yeah, Dirty Rave. That's a DJ rave. It still has artists, but the focus is on the rave. But then it still has artists. But yeah, it's quite similar. But that's on a bigger scale. That's like a long-term goal for us DJs.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Nice. So that's what has led to your Vibe Experience events then.
Yes, I had this plan a couple of years ago.
Okay.
So I was like, Charlie, they book you for this gig. You end up with 3 of your colleagues on it. You share the spotlight.
Yeah.
Sometimes, not sometimes, like 90% of the time, when you go to a party, you don't even remember the DJ.
Oh yeah,
there's even a
true.
possibility you don't even see the DJ. So what can I do to stand out? So I started thinking about stuff. So I have 2 parties I do. One is like probably every month I just host in a club. So
what's that called?
It's called Climax, but
okay.
That's purely nightclub.
Okay.
Yes, so I decided to start the Vibe Experience. Yes, I didn't want it to just be a party. I wanted it to be an experience.
Right.
So many things related to music happening at a particular time. So you get to remember every bit, not just you come and scream your lungs out and then just
and go home.
It's just like any regular party you would end up at. Yes, so the first 2, I decided to do this like a test run. Like, okay, so let me make mistakes and then I can correct them. The first one was okay, but I didn't have so much content as to the purpose I did it. So I did the second one. The first one, I think I did it in a house.
Okay.
Yes, I created a bar, a whole setup, and then did the party. Then the second one was at area bar.
Okay.
Yeah, I went a bit top notch. That was when I had some of the artists coming through, not to perform, but then come and hang around, socialize. Then I realized I actually need a bigger space, like a mount stage. So the third one was at Elite Bar. But when I was doing the third one, I had other people chip in their ideas, helping me out. Then somebody raised a good concern. So I was doing it in November or close to December.
Right.
And you're like, that is your peak season. So why don't you just relax? Deal with Dirty December.
And do it later.
And then January is also part of Dirty December. And then do it later. I'm like, yeah, cool. So the first date we chose, funny enough, it was on my birthday. I just didn't disclose it. Okay. Yes. It was the first Friday of February. It was on my birthday. I didn't disclose it. So I just had the event. Those who knew it was my birthday knew. Then I had a stage. Some artists hit me up. That, bro, this is a nice initiative. You want to come and support? They came through, performed. I was so happy. So I'm like, this year, I'm going to amplify it, make it much bigger.
So just give us the details of, this year's, with the venue, time, is it ticketed, and then also what's going to be different with this one?
Okay, so this year is at Alora Beach Resort. It's at La Boma Beach. So La Boma Beach is like a big space. And then there are other sections in it. So there is Alora Beach in it. Yes, and it's 2nd February. Okay. Yeah, it's on a Friday. Activities are starting from 5 p.m. It's open from 5 p.m., but the nightlife activities will start from 9 p.m. Okay. Yes, it's ticketed, but it's discounted when you use the short code. Okay. Ego tickets have discounted the tickets.
So what's the short code then?
Star 713 star 33 star 06 hash.
Star 713 star 33 star
06 hash.
06 hash.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's discounted. I think it's with tax and everything, it's 53 cedis.
53 cedis?
Yes. Okay. But then when you get to the gate and you decide to pay at the gate, I think it's 100 cedis.
Okay.
And there's...
Oh, then it's heavily discounted then.
Yeah, heavily. I was even surprised when I saw the figure. Yes. Heavily. And then, but when you have to access the La Boma Beach before you get to Alora.
Alora, right.
The local authorities are charging 20 cedis for cleanliness. And
okay.
Yeah, so
that's like a general fee,
yeah, the toll for anybody accessing the whole facility. Okay. But then, so if you have your ticket, you just give them the 20 cedis. I think when you are even in a car with a lot of people, they will just take like a smaller amount. And then
lastly, what difference is the Vibe experience going to be this year?
I like to refer to as the Avengers edition. I am assembling the Avengers. So I have DJ Music, DJ Speech, who is the reigning club DJ of the year. I have DJ Vyroski. Okay. I have DJ Lord. I have DJ A Fancy from New York. Okay. I have artists. I have Lennon, Maya Blue, DSL, Kasa. I have Banzi Banero. Okay. I have Kiddy. There's a lot going to happen. Okay. Looks like you've put a lot of thought into this one, and so fingers crossed. We will be there. Months of planning.
Yeah, we will be there as the music to support you, and so I mean, even though we've not gotten there yet, it's safe to say congratulations, because you hardly find people trying to break out of their comfort zones to do things. Do you understand what I'm saying? So best of luck, Wallpaper. How do we find you on socials? And then I let you go.
Oh, social media is DJ Wallpaper GH all social media
Okay.
handles. Yeah.
Okay. So yes, you go find him, and on the 2nd of February at Alora Beach, we will be there to enjoy and tap from DJ Wallpaper's vibe. Okay. This has been Unpacking. You're still tuned into Culture Daily, coming to you live on 3 Music TV and Plus 89.9 FM. My name is Lerny Lomotey, your international TV and radio presenter living in Ghana at the moment. Now,